Welcome to our FedTalks Executive Video Series. I'm here with Nick Nilan, Sales Director, Federal Civilian at Verizon. Nick, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely, my pleasure.
The first question I want to ask you is, where have you seen notable progress in federal agencies improving customer experience and service delivery, especially in light of the White House executive order on federal customer experience?
Absolutely. Well, we saw the executive order come out last December, and since then we've seen a lot of agencies really go back and look at and evaluate where are they in the journey towards customer experience or citizen experience. And a lot of them were already beginning those efforts years ago, right? Moving from a customer service model to a customer satisfaction model, and then to a customer experience model. And we see that journey across all agencies. Everyone is on that journey somewhere. A lot of our agencies are still evaluating where are they, and that's going to be a multi-phase evaluation. It's going to be looking at how do I understand and store my customer data or my citizen data? What systems have access to that data? How is it all linked together? What tools and services do I provide to my citizens? So all of these things are under evaluation right now. And so I think the biggest progress I've seen is just that evaluation. It's just that understanding of I need to know where in that journey I am, what services am I providing today, and really now scoring, what is the experience that citizens and customers have with my agency. And so I think the biggest progress we've seen is just a fundamental understanding of where are you in that journey. The other piece of it is understanding technology and what technology upgrades need to happen in the digital modernization towards customer experience. And so looking at the tools and systems that you have, but also just where you store data and understand how all your data systems are linked. And so that's a lot of the progress we've seen over the last year or so since the EO came out. And we've seen great progress in some agencies, and others are still working towards their evaluation of where they stand today.
And then the other question I have for you is, where do you see the greatest opportunities from your perspective for AI and ML and also automation to improve citizen services?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great question. And that's when I presented today here at FedTalks, and it was a great experience. One of the things that I really took away from all the presenters is that customer experience or citizen experience has really turned into a buzzword, unfortunately, and then very similar to AI ML. It had meaning, it still has a lot of meaning, but we got to cut through kind of the buzziness of the term and get to what does that actually mean. And I think when we think about citizen experience, we think about that journey, customer service to satisfaction to experience. The last piece that I left out of my previous answer that I mentioned on stage is getting to that next stage of a customer-centric organization. We can get to a good customer experience leveraging AI, ML, natural language processing, all of these tools to be able to link disparate systems together and learn as much about our citizens and what they do with agencies as possible. But if they still exist in multiple systems, in multiple cloud environments, across the agency or across agencies, then we're still not putting the customer at the center. We're still operating the way we always have, and the customer is kind of on the outside, or the citizen is on the outside trying to still navigate through good technology how to do business with that agency. What we really need to do is think differently about how we're structured, to be structured as a customer or citizen-centric agency. And just like we have in the enterprise space and Verizon space, we have completely restructured our business to be focused on the customer first. And so you ask about tools, and we've seen great implementation of cloud services, shared data environments, security services to manage and secure citizen data, and AI and ML tools to be able to link across different data sets. And that leads to great things. It leads to better UX of websites, user experience on websites. It leads to better contact center tools, including IVRs, interactive voice response using natural language processing, just more self-service, so citizens can find their way through agencies. But at the end of the day, what we really need to think about in everything we do is just how does the citizen interact with us? How do we make it easier to do business with this agency? And then we layer on those tools like AI, ML, and cloud to deliver those services in the way our citizens expect.
Well, Nick Nilan, thank you so much for sharing your observations here with us at FedTalks.
Thank you.